From the Weather Authority, here's meteorologist Brady Blackstock.
Good evening, Texoma. Welcome back to News 12 at 6 on this Thursday night. Getting colder out there. Already dropped down to the 50s here in Sherman. Calm winds. That's really going to accelerate those temperatures, coming down very low as we head into the overnight. Temperatures all across. Got some more 40s up there. Antlers and Atoka joining Ada in the colder areas here in Texoma, but 24-hour temperature change. Hey, this looks nice. A little warmer than we were last night, which got very cold as well. But the winds, though they're out of the north, they are very calm. We're going to see probably just all calm across those very soon, and no wind gust report at all. So tonight's forecast getting very close to freezing. I do think some areas are going to get below freezing for just a little bit early Friday morning, thinking about between 4 and 7 a.m. But the almanac, today's high, we were above average. Normal high is 60. We got above that. But as far as that normal low of 41, which will soon be 40, we're going to be dipping into the 30s yet again like we were this morning. Here were the lows from this morning. See a few 20s on there. Anywhere you see a 20, I would expect to drop below freezing again tonight. Really, these northern counties in Oklahoma on our Texoma viewing map should expect to drop below freezing for just a little bit. And Marietta is always running a little colder there geographically. And along the Red River, I am seeing some dew points above freezing. That's a good sign that you won't dip below freezing. But other areas like Tishomingo, I'd expect that to get pretty chilly overnight. Here's a time lapse of your sunset going down, and now the cold temperatures can settle in. And if we go ahead and look to tomorrow night, it will be a cold into the Friday night blitz, though I'm sure there's plenty more high school football. We'll check in with Dave in just a moment, but calm and clear conditions, mid-50s. Definitely bring a jacket, and I'd wear some headgear. I need something on my head last week when it was a little warmer, so it's going to be a little colder than last Friday. But forecast temperatures for your Friday morning starting out around freezing in the 30s and warming up not much at all to the low 60s. It's going to actually be a little cooler in the afternoon than it was today. Now going into Saturday, we'll dip down cold again, but that'll be normal lows in the low 40s. And then Saturday jumping up to the 70s, really warming up just a little bit for the weekend, looking at above average temperatures. And that's because these winds are going to pick up out of the south big time on Saturday and even more on Sunday. And that is going to be ahead of our first of two cold fronts coming next week. The first will be Monday, all that dry air moving that wet air back out again. So we'll have some cold overnights again, but it's going to recover in time for Wednesday for another one to come through. And this second cold front actually could bring some rain chances, but they are very low at about 10%. This particular model showing just a little bit of light rain in our eastern counties. That's going to be on Thanksgiving, and we really have a lot of uncertainty. So I put 10% on Wednesday and Thursday. It all depends on the timing of that cold front, but you can see the temperatures dropping on Wednesday from the 70s all the way down to 50 degrees, and we are looking at below average temperatures for the holidays. So that turkey's going to have to keep twerking as it goes into the holidays, because it's going to have to keep the blood going because it is getting cold.
I want to know what David thinks of the dancing turkey.
We're talking about Brady, or we're talking about...
Beautiful.
No, I think it's great. It is that time of year, right? It's also time for football. Coming up, the second round of the high school football playoffs are just a day away. We'll hear from several teams still in the chase, including the overpowering Sulphur Bulldogs. Sports is next.